Finland's Prime Minister said Nordic countries do a better job of embodying the American dream than the US. I feel that the American dream can be achieved best in the Nordic countries, where every child, no matter their background or the background of their families, can become anything.
Here's a summary of the article.
Sanna Marin, the millennial Prime Minister of Finland, said her country and other Nordic nations were best equipped to provide their citizens a chance to achieve the American dream. She told The Washington Post's Ashan Thaor at Davos, Switzerland, in January, "I feel that the American dream can be achieved best in the Nordic countries, where every child, no matter their background or the background of their families, can become anything. The American dream is, at its most basic level, the idea that everyone should be given the opportunity to reach their life's goals and ambitions. Finland can provide the American dream because of its public services," Marin said. "We have a good healthcare and social welfare system that allows anybody to become anything. This is probably one of the reasons why Finland gets ranked the happiest country in the world." Sanders has long advocated moving towards so-called Nordic socialism, a system with a strong welfare state, often including free healthcare and highly subsidized higher education, paid for by high levels of taxation, particularly on the wealthy. Sanders once said at a 2008 meeting in Vermont with the Finnish ambassador to the US that Finland has one of the best economic and social models in the world.
This post received a score of 97,598, with an upvote ratio of 78%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Let's just change the name of it to the human dream.
Nope, the Nordics have earned the right to call it the Nordic model.
It's more of a journey than a destination, so I'll call it the Nordic track. Edit, thank you, kind strangers.
Journey before destination.
Life before death. Strength before weakness. I will protect those who can't protect themselves.
Bunch of windrunners here.
OMG, windrunner chain below my comment. I can die moderately pleased. R. Cosmere.
Airsick Lowlander.
I am offend.
For what it's worth, for my entire life, I grew up, and currently continue to live, alternatingly between the USA and Canada. I have to say, Canada's current free universal medical system seems far, far closer to the original and true American dream, than the current horrific state of the USA in terms of medical care, and people's attitudes towards universal Medicare.
I'm a lot more selfish. I'm happy to pay tax if it means I don't have to live with sick people. By extension, I'm happy for taxes to be there to ensure I don't live with poor, desperate and uneducated people too.
Kurtzjessic has a video of this called egoistic altruism. I don't get any benefit directly from helping others, but I get a benefit and that's why I do it. Something like that.
Kurzgesagt is such an awesome channel.
I like to say that a selfish reason for helping others is just as good as any other reason.
Greater than where every child, no matter their background or the background of their families, can become anything. Assuming they can get into Finland. Finland has very strict immigration laws. Edit, for people not in the EU. This is huge. The American dream is often tied to immigration into America, which is much less restrictive than immigration into Finland.
And should be. Finland has a population of less than 6 million. The US has a population of approximately 330 million. The country of Finland would be the second most populated city in America.
I'd gladly give up half my income if it meant being actually happy and despite being taxed at 50% being able to afford a home and a family.
And the money goes back to you, your community, instead of endless war for oil or bailing out huge companies.
That's because corporations don't run the Nordic governments. The governments are for and by the people. Sound familiar?
I mean, last year in Denmark it was very clear that our Prime Minister was taking large donations to his charity in exchange for securing favourable arrangements for several of the largest fishing companies.
People don't hear these stories amongst all the USA, Russia, China noise. Who here knew that one of Iceland's recent prime ministers had to step down due to corruption? He was benefiting from the country's financial crisis. See the Wikipedia article. Nearly no one does, I bet, because it happened in 2016, the year of Trump.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.